Hello guys, JCGM here and welcome to my channel, and today I will show you the stuffs that I just bought yesterday or the other day that I think needed when you started vlogging. So let's start. So I just bought this from a local store that's near here in Qatar. It's from Lulu Hypermarket. Yeah. So the first thing that I bought that I think needed when you started vlogging is this thing. So basically I'm just using my mobile phone for photography and videography for the meantime, but I hope by the time that I have that kind of budget for a more expensive camera, I will go to a professional camera, maybe a mirrorless or a DSLR. So let's dive in for the first stuff that I bought, and this is just a mini tripod. So let's also unbox. So very basic, it has this one, the tripod itself.
One eternity later.
And also in the box is where you attach this point to the holder of the phone. So yeah, very basic attachment here, and like most cheap gadgets that you can buy in the local stores, just to inform you guys, this is not very pricey. These gadgets or these accessories that I just bought from yesterday, more or less than 5,000 pesos. So as you can see on the box, it has a vertical and horizontal mode, and you can tilt this like this one. Before, I have already a tripod mount for a mobile phone, but it was lost, and there was another one that is like flexible, which is definitely great when you are in a position that you can find a base or a level ground where you can put your tripod. That's very flexible because you can put it in the tree or in any branch or in any area that you can find where it's not basically leveled. If I were to choose, definitely pick a Joby Gorilla Pod, which is basically more expensive, but for now this is a good stuff that you can buy when you started vlogging. Just put your phone here and you're good to go. So let's dive into the next. Ta-da! Basically you have a little storage, and I'm just using my phone now, which is already for 3 years and has a low capacity for storage. And because of advancement, these files eat up a lot of storage in our phones nowadays, and I have only a 32 gig mobile phone for that. So I also decided to buy a hard drive in order to store big files and has a bigger capacity. This is from Seagate, and I think this is a good brand to start with in terms of storage files, and it has a 2 terabyte storage capacity, as you can see. Before, in my phone, I'm using a USB on the go, which I have also unboxed and reviewed last 2 years, also on my YouTube channel, and this is the PNY Dual Link, and now I'm still using it, and it still looks good and works perfectly good even at this moment. So this USB on the go PNY Dual Link, I will link in the description below on my review for that. It's already 2 years, but I have a great deal of reviews for that, so check it out if you wanted to. This is my unboxing and review for this USB. It's really useful because I have really low storage on my iPhone, and I can really recommend still at this moment to buy if you have a low storage. As of now, phones are revving up and having larger memories of their own in their base version. So there's no really problem. But I think by 128 gigabytes it's already big, but for 64 starting storage for phones, it would really be also a problem since it takes up a lot of photos, a lot of videos, and the cache data of the apps. It would really take so much storage. So if you're really wanting to expand more of your storage, I can still recommend this USB on the go that you have with you, and you can easily transfer files from your laptop here and to your phone. But because I want to upgrade and take more videos and photos, I have to also rev up my storage. So finally I decided and bought this storage. So let's also unbox. Yes, so you can see portable drive for your PC. When I go to the local store, there's a slim version of this one. It's quite a little bit expensive, but it has a backup online. That's the difference of the two. But since I'm just in a budget mode, stuffs right now, I have to opt and buy this one. And I couldn't understand the language because it's not even in English. See? So there's instructions guide as usual, which is, I think, also not in the English version. No English version here, so how can I be able to read all of this? But since it's just a hard drive, I think there's nothing to worry about that one, because we'll be able to understand what really a hard drive is and what's its purposes. There's an English, but I didn't know this one, and it's for Australia only. Read it. So I hope this works perfectly. I hope I can back up all my files and there's no like error or something that it will be corrupted. This is also a hard one for all of us who store big files and has a big storage file, and once it goes down or it cracked or it fall, maybe the files were gone. So still be careful on how you use this devices or accessories that you have, or whatever accessories that you have to be careful, because you don't know, it might, well, suddenly all your files aren't backed up and all those memories are gone. So better be safe in all those things. So there's also a cable included inside, and yeah, a hard drive, which is a 2 terabyte hard drive. So for now, I will not basically test this one because I'm gonna use my laptop for a while, but I will test this for the days to come. So let's go and dive into the last accessory or thing that I think most of us will be needing. So the last thing is a power bank. Yeah, that's the biggest problem that I have had since I bought this phone. Yeah, I'm using my iPhone 7 for the past 3 years now. And yeah, basically that's the problem of iPhones since the very first. But now they released last year the iPhone 11, which has a good reputation in terms of battery. And now this year they just released an iPhone 12, which is a little bit less capacity than the last year's models. But since I'm using a 3-year-old iPhone 7, it's not really good in terms of a long day and lasting capacity for an iPhone, and its battery really sucks when you combine mobile data, open the radios like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and also when you take videos and photos with you, chatting, opening, surfing the net, all of that, it really drains your battery, which even lasting not for a day or just even half a day. So that's really a problem when you're even on a gimmick or a night party. Your battery is drained and you can't use it anymore. especially nowadays here in this country. We need to open and use an app in order, because of the pandemic. And when you go to the malls and the stores, you have to open this app and show it to them. So that's really such a finicky thing that we have to see. So I decided also to buy a power bank for now, which would be really useful for me when I start this thing, and hopefully as I progress I can start saying I have a power bank before, but now since it's already like 5 years or so, it has died on me. So bought this one, Philips power bank. In terms of the power bank department, there are Anker, Xiaomi, Belkin, and other brands out there which is famous or known for their power bank brands. But this Philips, I'm not sure, but I just think it has also a good reputation since it also has a name of its own. And I think with its 20,000 milliampere capacity, it will deliver a good service for me for my phone. And as you can see, it has also the capacity for cameras maybe, so it's also already future proofing me when I buy a future camera of my own next time, hopefully for that, really hoping for that one. And then it's also USB-C Type-C, you can also charge USB-C, so it's really good I think. And for 20,000, before I have a 10,000 milliampere power bank capacity, which also has a flashlight. So what else on this box? So what it says here, it's a Philips 20,000 milliampere high capacity two-way battery charging, and has a Type-C USB. As you can see, there is a cable for charging the power bank, and also the power bank itself. And as I carry it now, holding it in my hand, really, it's really very heavy. I think this will definitely be a beast that can charge up devices maybe a lot of times better than I have before. And as you can see, it has two USB ports here, so it can charge 2 devices at a time. That's good for one there. I think this cable is where you attach when it's already low battery. And this one, the USB-C port here. So what else written on the box? So it's also in different language and it's two here, but there's an English version here, at least on the bottom. So let me read it for you. It says here it has a two-way battery charging. It can charge the battery with your micro USB cable or Type-C cable, and that's it. So I hope that this really gives me a beast of terms of the battery of charging my devices. So there's also manual instruction guide inside, so let's see if it's also in the English version or not. Wow, it's just a very simple guide, just drawings here. I don't know if you can charge laptops too, which can be in USB-C, but for now, for camera, for mobile phones, and my biggest battery for my phone, it will be a good. So that's it guys. So I have the power bank with me, the tripod, and the hard drive. So I think this is already a good thing to start with, and I'm also thinking in buying a microphone, but maybe I can still use the built-in microphone that I have here with my iPhone. That microphone can be delayed for at least maybe a year from now when I really buy that camera that I've been wanting to. I hope that this gives you a little bit of an idea of how and what things you need when you started vlogging. And as soon as I think I need some more stuffs, I will be posting this on my channel, the necessary things that you have to carry with you. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, click the like button below and click the share and also subscribe on my channel. Thank you, guys. See you in the next vlog. Peace.